Welcome to Europe.
Raining for 2 days, non-stop here in Germany.
We sure know how to choose the proper time to come to the country.
Yep.
You know what's funny about that though is, we generally don't pay attention to the weather that much when we go places, and usually I'd say 95% of the time it actually works out. We end up having a good time. We went to South Korea in February. It was freaking cold as hell, and we had a good time. I don't remember being cold in South Korea. We went to Mongolia when it was kind of fall, and it was also freezing, but I had a great time. We just kind of went to China, kind of like the rainy season, the hot rainy season, and it was a blast.
Yeah.
And of course we've been to Thailand in all kinds of seasons, so
there are 2 seasons.
Hot and then hot and rainy, and we've been through both, so it usually doesn't matter. We usually end up having a really great time, but for whatever reason our decision to come to Europe during winter has actually, I think, kind of hurt us, or hurt our ability to do stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like the camper van shit, because again, our heaters we're having issues with our heater. We kind of know what's going on, but it's really been a drag. Yeah.
So, the hack to make it work is
a serious drag. So we're pretty much just gonna call it.
Yep. 1 week early.
1 week early. A couple of things that really surprised us about Germany right off the bat were the roads. They felt much more like the roads back in the US, much wider. The signage made a whole lot more sense to us. And the beauty, the rolling hillsides.
Yeah, it was so stunning. I always see like German cities, but you never really see much of the countryside. It was stunning. It really, really reminded us that we had to come back during summer.
So for all our technical advances,
you will arrive at your destination at 4:33 p.m.
For all our technical advances, we're dealing with navigation issues here. Our GPS route is all fucked up because of road closures. We're here somewhere in Germany. It's starting to snow. The sun is going to go down. We're going to lose daylight here pretty soon. And we still need to find our campsite. It's, I think, 30 miles away, which is actually pretty far. Yeah.
Well, the road stopped.
Yeah, exactly. The road basically stopped. So this is one of those times where I start to get really, my anxiety levels start to go up. I don't know why. But we were bitching about being bored, and I'm not bored anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's no way. It's across this river.
Yeah, we're not doing that. So.
How are you doing now?
Fuck van life. Van life is not my thing.
So we're, our street was closed, right?
Yeah.
To our camper place, the one street was closed. Took us on a 50
mile.
Yeah,
no. Everything was going fine, and the one exit, the one road, out of all the hundreds of miles, whatever we drove today, that was shut down, was the one leading to our campsite, and then pretty much it was chaos from there on out.
Oh, it was a long day.
Yeah.
Like 6 hours of driving and just like stress.
Yeah.
Well, we know where we're gonna get our food.
Right there.
Let's go shopping.
All right. All roads lead to Subway today. We're here getting some dinner, but more importantly, free Wi-Fi. So we can update people on what the hell we're doing. We're actually hooking up with one of our subscribers, and actually, that's an unfair label. Actually, one of our friends, Bine Stern, who lives in the Netherlands, is going to host us. Janet. They're going to host us for several days, and we're going to hang out with them, make awesome videos, and I'm super, super excited. Just trying to work out the logistics right now. Where are we?
Bad Breinzig.
It's got bad in the name.
It's actually kind of a cute little town. We always end up in the weirdest places. I'm not complaining either. I think it's kind of fun. All right, so we are still here in Bad Brezig, Germany. It's just a little town in Germany on the river, on the Rhine River. We were actually gonna stay in the parking lot of the little supermarket last night, but it just started getting too cold, so we're out walking around, and we ended up just passing this hotel on the Rhine River, and we went in and we asked, hey, do you have a room? How much? And so they had space. We decided to get a room because we just could not bear sleeping outside in the freezing cold. So we're gonna get ready to depart from Bad Brezig, I think is how it's pronounced, and we're gonna go probably to Cologne or a campsite outside of Cologne and camp there for the night or two. So we're heading to the top of that building right there.
Look what's coming this way.
Yeah, look at those dark clouds coming this way. Son of a bitch. So in putting together this series of videos, I realized that we sound very bitchy in a lot of them because of the issues we were having with our heater, which were really kind of made the trip miserable in a lot of ways. I will be perfectly honest about that. But we want to also be honest enough about some of the things that we probably could have done or should have done differently when jumping into something like this. And I'd say a couple of those things right off the bat were choosing the proper time of year to actually do a van life adventure. Winter in Europe is not the best time.
That was our bad.
That was our bad, and I'm fully willing to admit that. The other thing I would say is maybe just being a little bit more savvy when it comes to van maintenance and just taking the time to educate ourselves about different types of fuels and propane versus butane.
Butane versus LPG.
Yeah.
There's 3 different things. We learned a lot about the tank, actually. Even then, we just didn't have enough time. It was only 3 weeks with it. So.
Yeah, we didn't have enough time, and things started to get really bad. The tank would freeze every night. We'd try crazy things like thawing it out with towels and water and things like that to warm it up. But it was just getting to the point where we were so close to the Netherlands, we decided to just drive the thing home. And that was it. That was our van life adventure.
But we stopped in Cologne, and I'm glad we did.
Yeah, me too.
I want to be wrapped in a towel. I want this much attention in my life.
I want to be wrapped in a warm towel. A nice soothing spa for our friend Old Blue. What are we doing?
Today we're driving this thing to the Netherlands.
To meet up
it's
with?
Home. To meet up with longtime subscribers, amazing friends. Can't wait to meet them physically.
Yes.
Bine and Janet.
Yeah.
Yay. So I'm stoked.
Yeah, me too. And here's the La Strada, our trusty van. This old girl is a little bit, well, old. And when we were getting ready to leave, I fired it up after 2 days of sitting idle, and it was like bellowing blue smoke.
Well,
in
we're
everyone's
always
camp.
that one. You know, there's always that camper or that person or that whatever that's just like
super obnoxious.
Obnoxious, doesn't give a fuck. Everyone's got this like awesome, brand new whatever, and ours is just billowing out this black smoke against everyone. They're like trying to ride their bikes and their dogs. And they're like, it's like we're the cousin Eddies of the camping world.
Yep,
yeah.
Exactly.
Shitter's full.
Merry Christmas! Shitter was full!
Wow, we made it! Ronnie, where are we? Where are we?
Netherlands.
We just made it to the Netherlands.
Nerdland.
It's not Auschwart. That's not Auschwart. It's Uit. We turned a corner and there's snow.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's like
look, there's snow.
Well, now it's gone away. It was literally like one spot. There's snow on that side. All of a sudden, snow.
Turn a corner.
Yeah.
Snow.
And now kind of snow, not snow. It's crazy. We need to get this van parked because, yeah, it's getting cold.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell the story of how we met through YouTube.
Yes. I was sitting in the kitchen in the middle of the night and found by some reason the first episode of the Vietnamese
Backpacking Vietnam.
Backpacking Vietnam series.
Yeah.
And actually I was on my way to bed.
Wow.
And then I watched the first one. And I think I stayed up until 4.
Wow.
To watch them all.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's dedication. That's what I like. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. And here we are. We're hanging out.
Now we are friends.
Yeah, all this
I
time.
would never imagine that this is possible.
Yeah, but it is.
It is.
Yeah.
You can see it us.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so amazing to be here, meeting people. Bina is our biggest supporter. She has commented probably on every single video we've ever uploaded. And now we're here hanging out. It's amazing. Just one of the many benefits of traveling the world and making videos and all that stuff. So yeah. And I have to say a special thank you to you and Janet for taking us in.
Of course. You're more than welcome.
Yeah. It's totally awesome. Probably only hear bells at this point, but I can't. What is this?
It's a cookie.
A cookie?
It's a warm cookie.
A warm cookie incoming. Very Dutch thing apparently. Wow.
Maybe you should try this.
What is this? Can you explain this?
Yeah, this is stroopwafels. And this is a very common cookie in the Netherlands. And in the beginning when I moved here, I loved it, but I ate too much, so I hate it.
It's yummy. Oh my god.
What's it have? So it has stuff in between
It's hot.
the cakes?
Like caramel?
Yeah, it's caramel.
That's caramel?
Oh, it's caramel?
Yummy. Okay, we're going to continue our snack adventure with the snack wall. What is this?
That is the muur. That's the muur, the wall. And the wall, but it is what it is. Look.
It's a wall full of food.
Yes.
Basically.
And they cook it for you. It's an oven wall, right?
Yep.
You got a hot oven wall
in there, yep.
Oh wow, look at this. It's like a whole cheeseburger right here. Not sure what that is. Know what that is. I want that little mini cheeseburger. I'm going with the boring option because I miss cheeseburgers and this is really cool. So I'll leave all the culturally interesting shit for Lynn. Right?
Now it is Dutch, but it changed to English. This costs €2.90, and I have only 3. So this machine doesn't give coins back. So first we have to change the one in this machine.
All right. I would be so lost without her help. Are you going with the burger as well, Bina?
Yes.
Yeah, see, we're 2 peas in a pod.
And then just...
Insta burger, nice and warm. Press it.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Yummy.